All right, this is round number two. Hopefully, everything is going according to plan. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hopefully, you guys can see me because apparently, the first take, you guys couldn't see me. Quite the amazing effort by the Edmonton Oilers tonight as they defeat the Chicago Blackhawks by a count of 7-3 tonight, and go off onto the All Star break now, feeling a little bit good about themselves. I'm feeling good about this team right now too. This team has really shown to me in the last couple of weeks that they actually can compete at the highest level and maybe be a Stanley Cup contender. Like, I'm not even kidding. Guys, if you have any questions or uh, anything that you want me to answer on this live broadcast, I will do that for you tonight. Those of you that join me. So we'll go forward. What did I like about tonight? The fact that Stuart Skinner was actually out with a non-COVID related illness, and they brought in Matt Berlin to back up Campbell, and they actually played him. They actually played him, considering that the Oilers had a significant lead going into or late in the third period. They actually put Matt Berlin in and let him experience the NHL life a little bit, which was kind of cool, man. If you think about it, it was pretty cool. Don't know if I would want him in from the get go if say Campbell got hurt because you don't know what he's gonna do, right? But yeah, he made I think he made only one save off of his blocker and it was good. But no, the Oilers look good tonight. No wrongdoings on my part by the Edmonton Oilers tonight, and they won. They won in this jersey, and it adds to the significance that it's the only time that Evander Kane wore this jersey and they won. So this jersey means a little bit more to me now than it did yesterday. All I'm saying, because the fact that the only time they won was when Evander Kane actually was in this jersey. So yeah. But it was Chicago, and there is speculation that Jonathan Toews could end up as an Edmonton Oiler. Evander Kane. There's a lot of rumors going around on picking little pieces off of the Blackhawks going into the deadline. We'll see what happens when it all boils down to. But to be honest with you, I don't think the Oilers need to tweak too much. I think they need, I would say, focus on your defensemen. Get yourself some more stay-at-home defensemen, and that would be it. For them to, the rumors have been surfacing all year long on Patrick Kane. Do we really need Patrick Kane? Like, seriously. No, we need defense. We need defense. We need defense. Toronto Maple Leafs tried that experiment with Tavares and Nylander and Matthews and Marner. And how does that work out for them? When you totally front load your salary cap, I don't know. It doesn't seem to do much for the Maple Leafs. So why would we want to follow that same suit? Picking the little pieces off of the Maple Leafs, I'm okay with, like getting Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell's actually starting to look really good. Zach Hyman, I'm telling you right now, that's probably one of the best free agent signings that the Edmonton Oilers have done during Ken Holland's tender. I would have to say 100%. The best. And then let's not mention Klim Kostin. That trade is looking really good for us. And Desharnais is looking really good for us. So those of you out there that are Ken Holland haters, really ask yourself the question. This is what you need to ask yourself. Is he doing a better job than Chiarelli did? And if you guys think Chiarelli did a better job, then you guys are really delusional and really out to lunch, because the one good thing that Chiarelli did, and there is one good thing, and that was getting Leon Draisaitl at an $8 million cap hit. But I think that was just a kind of a fluky thing for him. Other than that, he sucked, man. He sucked. And he hasn't been in the league since those fiascos. He was departed from Boston. He came over to us, screwed us up for several years, screwed up the McDavid years for several years. So yeah, just saying. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into what happened tonight as the Edmonton Oilers defeat the Blackhawks by a count of 7-3. Lots of goals in this game. I'm gonna queue up the. There we go. Is it working? There we go. It should be working now. Okay, there we go. It's our scoring summary. It was a pretty one-sided game. The first period looked a lot evenly battled. However, when it came into the second period, that's when things really started to change. And in fact, I had to do the second period because I'm only allowed 500 characters on this software. So I had to actually do a continuation for the second period. And you'll see it right away scrolling on this thing. But if any of you guys are out there, and I still see no one out there, I was going to ask some interactive questions, and I want to kind of play arm. And I'll do it regardless, because at the end of the day, we are very invested fans. So I'm going to ask you guys right now, what if you were Holland, what would you do? And feel free to leave the comments after the fact. I don't have to answer them tonight, but I would like to know what you guys would do if you were Ken Holland, how you would improve this team. Because right now this team is looking, I'm not even joking, guys. Like, this team it's close. I don't know if it's a 100% contender, but it is close. And we'll see. We'll see what happens here going into the last little bit of the season. So no one seems to be joining. No questions, no answer. I would love to pop in your guys' thoughts into the message board. That being said, I need you guys to be present. And right now, I know I'm still small, so I don't expect many questions, many answers. But I will build this channel up to the point where I will get those questions and answers. Yeah, I think that's about all I have for tonight. This is giving me the last little bit going into the All-Star weekend next weekend, where Stuart Skinner, Leon Draisaitl, and Connor McDavid will represent the Edmonton Oilers. But other than that, guys, if you guys have someone's logged in there. Any questions, any comments? I'm going to stay on board just for a few more minutes here. There's a couple people right now. So anyway, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to log off and call it a night, but I am going to just wait for a minute or two because I do notice there is a couple people in watching. The Oilers just destroyed the Blackhawks tonight. Like, the Blackhawks, I don't know how I feel about that if my city just tanked. I get the whole premise of tanking for a certain player, but man, you're a season ticket holder paying $400 a seat and you're tanking for Berard. I don't know. Okay, guys, I know there's a couple of you guys watching right now, so I am still waiting. Any ideas on how you would improve this team going forward? And if not, I will sign out and I will see you guys in a week. Just going to wait a moment or two, and then that's it. I'll be done. Okay, so apparently none of you guys have any questions or comments to make, so I will log this off. I'm going to start off with, well, actually, I'll start off with my X Factor for tonight as I load that up here. X Factor for tonight, I would love to say, is Evander Kane for being the only Edmonton Oiler to win in this beautiful jersey. As you know, the Edmonton Oilers are now a record of 1-4, I believe it is, in this retro reverse jersey. And my theory is that it's just such a stunning jersey that it caught them kind of off keel a little bit. But that's a BS excuse. Regardless, Evander Kane is the only Edmonton Oiler to win in this jersey and not lose in this jersey. And it makes me feel a little bit better considering I decided to choose his number when I got it. So it makes me feel a little bit better about it. But the real reason is the Edmonton Oilers played a true team effort tonight. I think everything was working for them tonight. I think they had great defense, great offense, great goaltending. I think Jack Campbell's starting to settle down a little bit. Like, he's not absolutely stellar yet. That being said, he's not as bad as he was at the beginning of the year. He's starting to just kind of get into his zone, so that's a good thing. I'm going to check the comments one last time here. No comments, so I am going to shut this one down for tonight, and I will see you guys next week. As always, guys, for those of you that have been following me through thick and thin, stay happy, stay hydrated, and for those of you guys that are new to the channel, feel free to hit like, share, and subscribe. We will talk soon. As soon as I can figure this out. Okay. We will talk next week. And if there is any significant breaking news, trade-wise or injury-wise, or something that happens out of the Oiler organization that is needing attention, I will bring it to you. But other than that, you guys probably won't see me until February 8th as I do the preview game for the Detroit Red Wings as the Oilers commence on a 4-game road trip. We will talk soon, guys. You have a great one.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become